What's going on, guys? Got something I want to show you today that I'm trying out. I'll apologize in advance for all the background noise. It's a little breezy out here at the range today, and I've got the AC going in the truck and got a fan going because of the bugs. So background noise, not much I can do about it. You'll just have to deal with it. Hopefully it's not killing the mic too bad. Added a little something new to the old AK. This is the new Widow flash suppressor from Strike Industries. There's been a lot of research and development gone into this, and I am excited to try it out. So it's a 3-prong flash hider, but you'll notice the top slot is cut longer than the bottom two. Serves a couple of things. Number one, you don't get any ping. Number two, and partly due to the relief cuts in here. Number two, it will somewhat act as a compensator with just the one port going up and it being slightly larger than the other two. Flash suppression on this is supposed to be outstanding. Obviously it's not dark out here, so I can't really get a super good reference for you of what the flash suppression is actually like, but I mean, if you can see it in the daylight, then you know you can see it at night. So hopefully you won't see it at all, which would be at least a good start, right? I want to see how the compensation works on it. It is notched for your regular detent on a standard AK. So it will time right. If you're putting on something that's like mine and doesn't have the detent in the front sight post, then you'll have to make sure you time it right to get the most out of it. So we're going to put a couple rounds through this and see how it does. First off, you didn't think I forgot this, right? Oh, and always our unofficial, unpaid sponsor. All right, some ears will probably help. And the magazine would help too. So let's see what she does. We'll try to get the muzzle in here so we can see if there's any muzzle rise. So little flinch there on my part, but all right, I don't know how well that's showing up on camera, but for me, it felt pretty good. It felt like there was a bit of a difference in the way the muzzle was moving. Might have just been perception on my part, I don't know. Maybe we can slow it back down on the video when I go to edit it and see if we can get a better view. Let me put a couple more in there. Stand by. All right, let's give her another try, just for grins, right? Let's see what she does. What do I want to go for? Let's be adventurous. Oh, blew the steel off the target. Oh, off the stand rather. Boy, I hope that's showing up on camera, guys, because this thing is smooth. This is very smooth. If the flash suppression is half as good as the way it feels when it's shooting, man, oh man. I'm a fan so far. All right, for those of you that might be interested, they also make this, which is the Ghost brake. So it is an actual muzzle brake. Again, it is timed. The notches should line up properly when you put it on your AK. Personally, I'm not a big brake guy. I prefer a flash suppressor for my uses. But for those of you that want a brake, there it is. They are out there. And from what I understand, the flash on it isn't super horrible. I mean, it's a brake, so there's going to be flash, but it's not as bad as some others. All right, let's give it a real test. So this is my Draco. I've got a Ghost on the Draco. Or excuse me, a Widow, sorry. The Ghost is the brake, Widow's flash hider. Duh. The Draco tends to throw a wee bit of a fireball. I've had a couple of different flash suppressors on here, and even in broad daylight, you could stand next to a string of steaks and cook them pretty good. So I'm interested to see how she does on the Draco with one of the Widows on here. So let's see if we can get back a little bit so you can see the flash, maybe not, hopefully not. Hopefully that showed up. I couldn't see any flash. I've shot this thing out here in super bright sunlight before and could clearly see the flash when I was shooting it. I didn't see any then. Maybe. It felt good too. It honestly felt really good. Let's get a couple more in there. I like. The Widow and the Ghost. I will put links to the blog in the description box, and then at the blog I'll have links to these if y'all want to go check them out. No sense in having those on. I am a big fan of Strike Industries stuff. I have got multiple products in the past from Strike Industries. I've got quite a few of their charging handles that I run on my ARs. Got sling mounts from them. I got a number of stuff. Everything I've gotten from Strike Industries I have loved, and these flash hiders are no exception. As far as I'm concerned, these have just made my AKs even better than they already were. And that's a hard thing to do because they were already pretty awesome. So there you go, guys. If that's something y'all are looking for, they've got them. It's simple, but it works. I don't know what else to tell you. It hides flash, acts a little bit as a compensator. I could feel it staying on target and shooting real smooth. Could just be me? I don't know, but it felt flat and smooth to me. So you guys go check them out. As always, you got to get out here and use your stuff and practice and train and suffer through the flying vampires. Drink coffee, stay safe. I'll see you later.